Gamers, we have gathered here today for a very important cause. For arguably one of the most important causes of my career. Now, we did not grow on the lake. We did not find the lake. We did not become one with the fish at a young age for us to not conquer this task today. Alright? We are going to be getting a Phoebus, whether these people believe in us or not, because I'm gonna keep it honest with you, chat, I don't believe in me either. But with enough of us gathered together, using the strength of our grandparents and their grandparents' grandparents, we can become one with the fishes like we were trained to do at a young age. Now, it's been passed for generations. The roar, the strength. Today, gamers, we are going to be gaming in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to gain the one fish, the infamous fish, the fish that people said it couldn't be done, that it's too rare, it's too hard, chat. So we will grind, we will go day and night, we will consume as many sandwiches as it takes, chat, to get the Phoebus. Now, with all of that being said, chat, I think it's time for the journey to begin. And we ourselves will claim the magical fish that people said we couldn't. All right, chat, and with that being said, I say we get this show on the road. All right. We gotta do it in style, chat. The way they wanted us to. All right. Let's get into this gosh darn game. All right. Here we go, gamers. Here we go, gamers. We soar. We soar and we fly. To this circle spot, I think. To here? Is this where we get it? Is this I think that's where we go, chat. For all the fishers out there. Is this where we find the treasured man? It is? Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. How's your day going? Last night was horrible. Last night was horrible, which was why I was not live, nor was there an In Topics podcast. It was a really bad night last night. But things are better now, chat. Things will be better now. Now that all of you lovely folk are here with me. That's what happens, Storms. We'll get into it in a second. Let's just not start the stream off with just straight depression. Let's work ourselves into the depression. You know? You know, when we've reached just peak sadness. All right. Let me make a... I didn't realize that man was there. I just saw the other one. I just saw the other one. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, though. Chat, are you guys having a good day? Because that matters more to me than whether or not I've been having a good day. You called for depression. Can we have a depression hug? We can. We definitely can. Also, the reason I'm live early is because Big Brother's on tonight, and it's double eviction night, and it's live, and it starts at 8, and so I had to do all this before that happened. I had to do all this before that happened. So that's how things are going down today, chap. All right. The Eevee. That show's still going? Oh, it never stopped. It never stopped, chat. All right. This is gonna be a lot of cucumbers. Okay? This is gonna be like, for any of you guys who are like big cucumber fans, this is like peak cuke. Dare I say. You got a shiny Duskull last night? Congratulations. Massive, huge, very exciting. All the cucumbers all the time. That's what this sandwich is. I tried to like space them out so I could stack them on top of each other well, and I don't think I did a very good job of that. But, you know, we're doing our best. You know, not everyone can live and die a hero. Especially to this fantastic banjo bluegrass music that's happening. Please tell me you have an outbreak. We don't need it. We don't need it, chat. See, some people say it can't be done. Some people say it can't be done, chat. They're the non-believers. They're the non-believers. Shun the non-believers. See, now what they don't tell you is this is the sandwich that our great grandparents passed down to their great grandparents, and we've bonded together through fine china to prepare this sandwich for all of you. And that sandwich is how dreams were made, chat. Dreams were made. And you can take that to the bank. The solid water sandwich wompter. Logan with the $20 bomb. What the heck? Thank you, thank you, thank you. A hero. I appreciate you and the $20. Thank you so much.
Opens doorbell. I have some good news and bad news. The good news is that I got a new soup cup. Bad news. I'm currently out of soup. Velp time to wait till Vandy buys more, closes door.
Good comms. Great comms. Dare I say. Dare I say, chatters. Alright. Chat, are we sure? Oh wait, this isn't the right... This isn't the right spot. I thought that was the cave. It's come to my attention that that wasn't the cave. Wait. Oh, I went to the wrong side. I need to go here. I need to go that direction. I thought that was the right cave. That's on me. That's on me, chat. That is on me. We'll find it. Alright. You got this? Oh, I was born for this, chat. I was not raised to bait a hook at the age of, I don't know, somewhere between 4 and 7 to not get this Feebas, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, Uni. I hope everything goes well with your mom. That's so sad. I hope everything's okay. Or is like, at least as okay as it can be, you know? Do I need to go down here? Lynn's goes fishing? Attempting to. Ah! It makes my stomach do a flip anytime I do that. Alright. And do we just go behind the waterfall? No. Chat, you lied to me! Chat, I was lied to! Where's the Feebass cave? I thought that... It's in the crystal pool? There's a different cave, though. There's like a cave that you can go into where like it's only Feebass that spawn. The cave's in the crystal pool, side where the cave entrance is. Where's the cave entrance? Surely you don't mean this. It's behind that small hill. Okay. Right. Right. Surely. If these Yanma would, like, frick off. Go somewhere else. Cave entrance. Cave entrance. Cave entrance. Cave entrance. Cave entrance. I don't understand. Cave entrance. Cave entrance. I'm hugging the left-hand side. I don't... understand. Cause that's the way I came from. I hate you. Get out of my game. I don't... Everyone stopped helping me too. I don't know what to... Chat, where am I going? You passed it. What? That doesn't help me. I found it. Found it. Found it. Okay. Right. Now what?
I want you to...
Huh? Gulpin? He is D's nuts type.
That's all. Alright, goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sick. Alright. 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 That's what you missed on Glee, chat. Hello, man? Okay. That is surely not a direction to go. Okay, okay. Yeah! Is this it? I think this might be it. Okay. So I was told if you hug the wall that it can cause them to spawn. And we like weep.
𝗏𝗏𝗔𝗏𝗏 wants you to jam out to one of their favorite songs instead of playing it. Can you sing Despacito but the Sprig version?
Sprigatito. 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 There you go. That's what. Alright. Alright. We've done it. Okay. We've made it to the cave. That Phoebus was fighting for its life. I mean, listen. Not all of us can be such Phoebus connoisseurs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's surely only so many you can do, right? I'm gonna leave. And I'm gonna come back in. Be nice to the fish. I intend to catch and just never return, but you know, it's the matter of catching, you know? Dare I say? Okay. Wall. Wall. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so now that we're here, chat, I can give you the lore from last night. So last night was not fun. And in order for me to properly tell you this story, it comes in parts. So for those of you who don't know, it was Brooks's birthday recently. And we were like, wow, Brooks never really does anything for his birthday. So let's get him a cake. We'll get him like something that he'll use a lot, and he DoorDashes literally almost every single meal. So we'll just get him a DoorDash gift card, you know? And the thing is like, if you guys have ever had cake from Publix before, cake from Publix goes crazy. Publix cake is fire, right? Great. So we do that. And we go to Publix, and Brooks's favorite cake from Publix is like a grocery store, for those of you who do not know. Brooks's favorite Publix cake, along with mine, is like the funfetti, or like the sprinkle kind of cake, where like it's got the sprinkles that are baked into it, so it's like it's vanilla, but it's also just like better than vanilla because it's got like the sprinkles baked into it. Right. So that's our favorite cake from Publix. And so we went to Publix to specifically buy said cake, and of course, the one day we go, like, they have none of it. Not a full cake, not a half cake, because, you know, like, at least at Publix, they'll sell, like, pieces of the cake, so you can buy, like, an eighth of the cake or, like, a tenth of the cake just to, like, bring home for, like, $5 or something like that. So they were out of it. And so my mom was like, well, it's fine. You know, a lot of people have September birthdays and stuff like that. It's whatever. We'll just get him something else that's already pre-made. And what we ended up getting was like this chocolate ganache. Like, let me post a, let me gather.
𝗏𝗏𝗔𝗏𝗏 says, raise his hand when was Brooks allowed to have a birthday?
Good question. This is the cake we got. The quality of the picture is horrible, but it gives you the image, right? So that's what the outside of the cake looks like, right? Really good. This is what the inside of the cake looks like. Right? Cool. Glad we're all on the same page. And so, like, we've been busy. Brooks has been busy. Like, people just haven't had a chance to eat the cake yet. And so me and my mom were like, all right, listen, if Brooks doesn't eat this cake, we're gonna cut into it, because I'm not letting this cake go bad, right? Because it's so, like, that's a crazy looking cake. And so we cut into it last night and we put it away. And keep in mind, my dog, Dakota, specifically, is known for getting into anything and everything. And so anything we ever have, whether it's cookies or just like literally anything, we have to like put it in the microwave or like as far, like basically pushed against the walls of the kitchen, because if it's even like slightly on the counter, she will get it. So we had this thing tucked so far back, it wouldn't fit in the microwave, so we didn't have another place to like put it. And I was taking a shower last night, and my mom went with Caden to go get gas, just to like, you know, get out of the house. And I DoorDashed food for dinner because I was like, listen, the podcast is tonight. I'm gonna just, you know, order food. And so I get out of the shower, my food gets delivered, and I'm like, oh, cool, yippee, food is here, round of applause. And the thing is, right, they didn't give me a fork. So I was like, okay, let me just go get one. Let me go get one from the fridge. Not the fridge, the kitchen, right? You know, as any normal person would. So I do. I go get myself a happy little fork. And when I go into said kitchen to get myself said happy little fork, I take a look down. And the entire box of the cake is split open, and there's no crumbs left. Not even a little. And for those of you who don't have dogs or just like maybe don't know why this is slightly alarming, is chocolate is poison to dogs. Chocolate is poison to dogs, enough to shut down their cardiovascular system and give them seizures. And that was a 3-pound cake that had maybe a 1/10 taken out of it maximum. That is a 4-layer chocolate cake covered in dark chocolate drizzle that's then covered in chocolate frosting that has a chocolate bow on top. And so I'm FaceTiming my mom, who's at the gas station, mind you, and is like, hey, buddy, old pal, guess what? And so I obviously tell her what happened. For something that big, you could have been hiding it in the oven. We don't like, our oven's weird. It's like divided. Like, I've never seen an oven like this before. Like, it wouldn't have really fit in our oven, to be honest with you. It's very strange the way that our oven is. And so she's like, oh, shit. So she calls poison control. Well, she calls the vet first. Vet then transfers us to an emergency vet, who then transfers us to poison control. And this is a fun fact for anyone who owns pets. Apparently, you can't just call the Poison Control Center for animals. You have to pay a fee, which is insane to me. That, like, you know, because if you call, like, regular poison control for, like, humans, like, they're just like, hey, let me help you. Like, we had to pay $85 to get poison control to help us. Yes, that is a real thing. And it's $85 per case, by the way. So we were worried we were going to pay, like, $200 between Dakota and Bentley. Thankfully, they lumped it into one. But had they not, and the nice person on the phone not bundled them together, chat, we would have had to pay $200 just to get poison control to help us. Right? Which is, dare I say, bonkers. So, we get poison control on the phone, and we're telling him everything. And keep in mind, Dakota has a stomach of steel. And for those of you who don't know, Dakota's the other dog that we have here. She's like a German Shepherd, like, she's a mutt. She's got German Shepherd, she's got Belgian Malinois, she's got a lot of stuff going on. I've seen this dog eat far more things than it ever should, but even this, we were like, oh, okay, this is not good. So we call poison control, pay the fee for it, and the poison control chick is like, all right, so here's the thing. Let's say even both of the dogs split the cake and that it didn't go to just one dog in particular. She didn't say directly that it was a lethal dose, but she said, this is enough for their GI system to shut down. This is enough for their cardiovascular system to get shut down. This is enough for their endocrine system to be shut down. And for those of you who don't know, that basically says, this is a lethal dose and your dog is probably going to have seizures. So we're like, mother fluffer. So we're like, all right, what now? Because keep in mind, this is like 8 o'clock at night, chat, that this happens. So like, there's no vet that's just open right now. And they're like, okay, so we have a little bit of time. So what you're going to do is we're going to force your dogs to vomit, right? We're going to force them to vomit and puke up their entire stomach. And we're going to hope that that at least starts the process. And then we can figure out based off of the amount that they throw up, because dogs, when you force them to vomit, will vomit up 40 to 60% of what is contained within their stomach. So you'll at least get a solid idea as to who ate a majority of everything, right? So we're doing the gosh darn thing. Hello, sir? So we give the dogs, basically, for those of you who don't know, you give your dogs hydrogen peroxide in order to get them to throw up. This is not me giving you medical advice, by the way. Do not give your dogs hydrogen peroxide unless your vet tells you to. So they said you could either do it through like a turkey basket, or like, you know, the squirty things, or you can get like a piece of white bread and soak up all of the liquid and like make them eat the bread. So, we didn't have a turkey baster, so we had to do the bread option. Dakota would not eat the bread, which is shocking considering, you know, she just ate an entire cake that's basically nothing but bread. But you know what? Here we are. So I basically had to force feed my dog white bread filled with hydrogen peroxide. Bentley ate it like it was nothing. He's like, yes, food! So, Bentley was fine, with eating the hydrogen peroxide. And then we had to run him around for 10 minutes outside to get it going, you know, if you will. So our poor neighbors probably thought that we were clinically insane because we were running around with flashlights in our backyard because we live in Georgia, you know, so you have to be aware of like snakes, anything that might just be in your backyard, right? So we're running the dogs around for 10 minutes. Neither one of them are puking. Like they're sprinting, mind you. The dogs just aren't puking. And so then we had to call poison control again to be like, hey, pals, what if Dakota's at her maximum dosage of hydrogen peroxide and we can't get her to throw up and Bentley isn't throwing up? What's the protocol then, right? And they're like, all right, well, double Bentley's dose, raid. Wait. Oh, it's a raid. Oh, Rich, you came in at quite the time. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. We're shiny hunting Feebas over here. And you know, we got the banjo music going. We're cooking. You know, we're definitely shiny hunting the way that we were intended to shiny hunt this. For those of you who don't know me, hello, my name is Linz. I do a lot of shiny hunting. I do a lot of hardcore Nuzlocke, things of that variety. And chat, on my side, if you are not subscribed to my good friend Rich, also known as Raidaway, also known as Raidaway Plus, you guys better subscribe, or else. No Outbreak, this is gonna be hell. Listen. I was not born from my great grandfather. And he did not spend his time fishing his life away for us to chicken out because there's not an outbreak. All right, soldiers. We came here with a mission. It wasn't easy for them. We're not taking this slander, okay? I had the hell doing the outbreak. It took 12 hours. Listen, we don't need an outbreak. We don't need it, chat. But for those of you who don't, just to give you guys a little bit of context, right? I was in the middle of story time about how my dog ate an entire quadruple chocolate ganache cake that weighed over 3 pounds last night. And this is the story of me. Sorry, the lighting made the ears look green? That's brown. Surely that's brown. Yes, that's brown. Okay, sorry. Jay, thank you so much for the $2 bomb. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the $2. I know, I hope we get the shiny luck. That would be quite ideal, dare I say. If we were able, can I not attack you? Banksy? Okay, Banksy doesn't want to attack that. So chat, basically if you're just coming in and you missed everything, we had a cake, 3 pounds, Brooks's birthday, got it for him. Downside is, we only ate 1/10 of it, dog ate the whole thing. For those of you who do not know, chocolate is poison to dogs. So we were on the phone with poison control all night. And the lovely thing about it is apparently poison control for pets isn't free. And you have to pay money to call poison control for dogs. And we're not talking like $15, we're talking $85 to call poison control for pets, which is a scam if you ask me. A big scamaz. So, did you use hydrogen peroxide? We did. So that's what you guys came in on. So, basically, the vet that we talked with poison control was like, hey, you need to give your dog hydrogen peroxide. Here's the dosage. Run them around for 10 minutes to get the process going and then just like report back when they throw up. Okay? So, we ran them around. We gave them the dosage. Neither dog was vomiting. We couldn't get it to happen. Dogs just weren't doing the gosh darn thing. So, we called them back and we're like, hey, oh, not what I was trying to do. Like, hey, dogs aren't vomiting. Now what? You know what I mean? And so they're like, all right, Dakota, which is the dog we were mainly concerned about, already had her max dose of hydrogen peroxide. So she can't have any more. And we're like, okay, right, surely. So, they're like, Bentley though. Bentley only had a little bit of hydrogen peroxide because we weren't as stressed about him. Like, we all knew that Dakota was probably the one who had the most, dare I say, of this cake. So, we went ahead and gave Bentley the double dose that they recommended we give them. I'm just trying to check the sandwich time, and I keep clicking the wrong button. So we double Bentley's dose. And we run him around again. Again. And, within 5 seconds of his double dose, he starts vomiting explosively everywhere. And thankfully, as we suspected, Bentley didn't have any of the cake. Threw up 0% chocolate, 99% his food that he eats, 10% the bread. Okay? Because you had to soak the hydrogen peroxide into the bread to get them to eat it. Okay. So that's when we went. Dakota ate an entire 3-pound cake all by herself. And for those of you who don't know, that came in on Rich's raid, Dakota is like a Belgian Malinois, German Shepherd, kind of like a mutt mix, if you will. So we're like, oh, this isn't good. This isn't good, because that's a lot of chocolate. And so we call poison control again, and we're like, hey, so Dakota won't throw up. This is now very, very bad. What do we do? What is the process for this? And they're like, well, you're gonna have to take him to the emergency room, because again, they didn't say straight up that it was a lethal dose of chocolate, but they sure as heck said, yeah, so cardiovascular system, endocrine system, everything is just not gonna work anymore. So we're like, okay, great, lovely, you know? So we finally, actually, as we're about to go to the vet, Dakota throws up. And it's straight chocolate cake. Nothing but chocolate cake. And so we're like, well, at least part of it's out of her system. Call poison control back again. And poison control is like, yeah, so, she's borderline, but you still need to take her in. So we take her into the emergency vet last night. And the vet's basically like, okay, we need to give her charcoal in order to like detox her body. Because they said basically their main concern based off of, because she acted fine the whole time. Like, she wasn't in distress. She wasn't crying. Like, you wouldn't have known she was in pain had you not known she ate the cake. So apparently she wouldn't eat the charcoal. They tried to like trick her into eating it by like putting it in like baby food and a bunch of other stuff. Just made zero difference to her. So apparently they ended up having to force feed it to her, and then they also had to put her on fluids, and apparently she had like a fluid sac on her back last night. But she didn't have to stay at the ER. She was only there for like maybe an hour and a half. Like, it was a speedy process, to be honest with you. But she came back home and she's acted totally fine today, outside of like, you know, obviously GI to keep it at least slightly less yucky for you guys. But yeah, I mean, we think she's fine. So, I mean, we didn't have to take her to the vet today because she just acted as normal. So we were just kind of like, okay. So we're kind of still monitoring her, but thankfully Dakota's okay, to our knowledge. But this is, my stool fell over, my footrest. It was just a very stressful time. It was just a very, very stressful time, and I feel bad for like all of the like Nintopics podcast stuff, because we were like not able to do like anything last night, and because I wasn't able to be there, like they ended up canceling like the entire podcast. So like I felt bad. I felt really bad that like I couldn't be there, but also at the same time I couldn't just like not, you know what I mean? So I hope nothing else is an issue. I hope so too. I definitely hope so too. It was just not a good time, you know? It was just not exactly a fun time. I feel like your dogs are a priority. I would like to say so, personally myself. Yeah, I mean, Bentley was fine as well. I didn't actually go to the ER. I kind of stayed. Shut up. Wait. The lighting, he looked purple! Chad, did you also get Shinoed? Because I also 100% thought that was purple. I hate this game. What are your most recent shinies? I got Mimikyu and Vulpix. Those ones are my most recent. So. I'm leaving for cake for one of my family members' birthday. Well, you know what to do now. You know what to do, Olivia. But I hope you have a fun time. I hope you have a great and magical fun time. So. Alright, we reset. Minute ran into one of the Cinderace stereotypes that still remains true. Listen, you just know as soon as you run into a Cinderace, that's just what it's gonna be, you guys. The lighting is illegal. I know, it's so rude. Guy did not want to be in a fight. So you guys are uniting. So you guys are playing Unite. As we speak. Tragic. I'm sorry. We just finished. And how'd it go overall? I'm 1 away from Ultra 1. Wait, that's so exciting. That's so exciting. Pretty well, not gonna lie. See, that's what we like to see. That is absolutely what we like to see. I passed my herba. Yeah, okay. See, now that I know where I'm going, this will be a little easier. It'll be a little easier, chat. Yo, Two Crow, friendly reminder that you're awesome and amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Also, chat, this is a reminder. In case you guys have not submitted an egg for the egg lock subathon shenanigans stuff that's happening, this is your reminder to do so. We got over 100 eggs submitted, so assuming all of them are legal, you guys probably aren't gonna need to send in any other eggs. So, if you would like to send in an egg and you have not already, this is your reminder to do so, because I will probably not be opening up submissions again unless people just send in a ton of blatantly illegal eggs that I literally can't do anything with. Can Unite just give me good teammates so I can at least hit Ultra? Well, some of the worst teammates I've ever seen are in Masters, so take that with what you will. Okay. So I'm just gonna save here. And now we're gonna... I can't picnic here? Why not? Can I picnic here? I hate you. I want to hard push one season and see how far I could get, but that's to be determined. I'm not doing it till Mewtwo's nerfed. I'm not doing it till Mewtwo's nerfed. I did it one season. I think I got like 16, 1700. I want to say I was almost pushing 1800, to be honest with you. But it's just impossible until they nerf Mewtwo. Like, everyone's so over it. Like, anytime I watch a Spraggle stream, it's just like... he's just miserable because his teammates don't do anything. People stream snipe him all the time. And it's just like, if the other team has a Mewtwo and you don't, you just lose. Like, that's just what it is. Now, to get an end on 1800. Listen, I believe in you. I believe in you. During this meta, though, probably not. Are you going to submit a method for Alolan Vulpix? I have no idea. Would I have to transfer Alolan Vulpix from home? Is that basically how that works? I need to do it this way. But yeah, I mean, like, the people in his streams don't even, like, try to hide the fact that they're stream sniping. It's, like, it's so obvious that it hurts. It hurts a little bit because it's so obvious. It would have to come from home. So here's the downside, chat. I don't have Pokemon Home. I don't use Pokemon Home. I don't know, like, for me, I just kind of treat, like, every Pokemon game as, like, a fresh start, almost. Like, I don't know if that's just weird. But, like, I feel weird taking Pokemon out of where they came from. So, like, if I were to try to transfer, like, my Goodra from, like, Sword and Shield and I were to bring it to Scarlet and Violet, I'm like, you don't belong here. Like, this is not your home. You're so confused. You don't deserve to be this confused. This isn't your home. I don't know, like, that's just me, though. It's like, it's something I'm really weird about. Like, I just don't have a desire to get it. Says the person capturing ancient paradox Pokemon. But it's Scarlet though. Like, I'm not gonna bring Roaring Moon into Gen 10. This is forced upon me. The others are optional. That's the big thing you're missing here, Wordy. That's the big key component to this. Catching paradox Pokemon, forced. Transferring Pokemon from one generation to another, optional. There goes another rank protection card. That's tragic. Solo queue's rough. Solo queue's really rough. And like, I don't feel like the game does enough of a job like teaching people micros and macros, which kind of sucks because it's like I genuinely want to know the thought process on why everyone thinks top Reggie is better. Like, I would love to poll 500 people, even 1,000, and just be like, now what is it about Regieleki that makes you abandon everything else in the game? Like, what's the thought process there? They really like Regieleki. I mean, but like, why? Like, my only thought is that people just don't understand what Regirock and Registeel do. Like, that's my honest thought on the entire thing. Is I think they don't make it obvious enough what Registeel and Regice do. Whereas they're like, I know what Regieleki does. That's my only thought. I know what they all do. Explosion. I mean, you're not wrong. But like, okay, so this is actually a good example. So Wordy, you just started playing Unite. And you went through like the tutorial and stuff like that recently. Do they explain the new map to you? Like, would you know from the tutorial that you went through that bottom objective is like the most important thing on the map aside from Rayquaza? Like, would you know that based off the tutorial? And like, I'm not doing this to attack you. I'm genuinely curious on like the level of explaining that they're doing in this game. Because we're like, I started season 1 before this map was even introduced. So like, I don't know what the tutorial looks like for this map. You know? Did you get the free Sinnoh starter? I did not. I did not. I know I can. I know where the professor is, but I just haven't, like, talked to him. It sucks that, like, it's shiny locked, though. They didn't explain it at all. See, like, I think that's part of the issue, you guys. Like, Regieleki's self-explanatory. I genuinely don't think people understand what the bottom Regis do and why they're more important. You chose Piplup? I'm probably going to choose Turtwig. I'm a Turtwig girly. I think Chimchar has the best shiny of all of them. But considering the fact that they're shiny locked, like, Torterra's always been my... Oh, you don't choose? It's random? Oh. I didn't know it was random. I thought you just got to choose. Well, this is awkward. All right. Well. Oh, well. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun time. I thought so too until I went there. See, this is the thing again. Lack of explaining. The tutorial's just as remote. I think they start you on remote, but I think there's like a, from what I've been told like through the grapevine, is that there's like a second tutorial almost in order to do like rewards and stuff like that where they explain 𝚑𝚘 Ruins. And it's like a really annoying thing that you're basically like forced to clear unless you're just a sociopath who just like doesn't care about like your home screen being cluttered. Because apparently it's like a big like pop-up kind of thingy. Yeah, we're purple fish hunting. Indeed. Indeed and indubitably. For at least another like hour-ish. I would go for longer, but it took me a while to make that, took me a while to make the thumbnail, to be honest with you guys. On top of the fact that Big Brother's on tonight. And it's double eviction. It's live. There's apparently gonna be like a big twist happening. And I would rather watch it happen live as opposed to being spoiled. So. That's just kind of it. Vandy will be here tomorrow, though, chat. So, you might get some Linz and Vandy collaboration streams this weekend. Maybe, maybe not. It just kind of depends on what plans are. I don't think we'll be live tomorrow because we're getting dinner with, we're getting hibachi tomorrow, chat. We're doing a famous Georgia Squad hibachi trip. So, that's all going down. I also have, like... This is also lore for you guys. Hi, Evil Monkey, by the way. Hello, hello. Don't say anything for an hour. We'll be watching it late to accommodate Tay. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I will definitely keep that in my brain. Do you guys like the Northern Lights photo? Wait, did you post one in the Discord? I haven't been on Discord really today. I didn't know. So I bought like a cheap bed frame off of Amazon probably back in 2020. So it's only like 3 years old. I mean, it's not like fancy by any means. I kind of just got like one that looked like it was sturdy, but that was also during a big transition in my life. So there wasn't really a lot of money to spend on like a crazy good like bed frame. And last time Vandy was here, we were asleep. And we woke up to the bed collapsing out from underneath us because my bed frame broke. And instead of like, we just sunk. We fell like this because it collapsed inward. And so for my birthday, my mom was always like, what do you want for your birthday? And it's always really hard for me to like say things because like anything content creation wise is always just better for me to buy so I can like use it for tax write-offs and stuff like that. So I've never really had something where I'm like, wow, I really want this. Just because like 90% of the stuff I need / want is content creation based. But I was like, hey mom, do you want to buy me a bed frame? Because the slats from underneath no longer support the bottom of my bed. And so I got a new bed frame. It literally showed up today. And like now I'm debating like rearranging my entire room. Because the bed frame I had before didn't really have like a headboard or like a footboard. It was basically just like metal rods that just like supported the underside of my bed, which worked fine because I'm one of those like push my bed into the corner kind of people. And I always put it like as close as possible to the window. So like I'm basically like sleeping basically underneath the window. I don't know. It's just a thing that I like to do. I like being by the natural light. But now that I actually have like a headboard and a footboard, I feel weird putting like a headboard and a footboard like up against like a corner. You know? Also considering the corner has like... So you can kind of see it. There's like this molding that goes across that like separates the top and the bottom part of this wall, which is very strange. This is the only house I've lived in aside from like probably the first house I ever grew up in, where there's this like just molding in the middle. Normally you see this in like a dining room, but they have it in like this room, in my room, like my bedroom, are the only 2 rooms in the entire house that have this, which is strange. So bizarre, but I also feel weird like putting it up against that because it sticks out. So I don't know. This might be a Lynn's redoes her entire... Hey chat, we got a shiny. I didn't realize he was shiny. And he's level 69. You said they like 𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝚘𝚗, right? Yeah, they're my favorite of the Sinnohs. I just think 𝗏𝚘𝚗 is such an underrated shiny. What a silly guy. I didn't know he was yellow, but I mean, he stands out. You'd hate my room. I have blackout curtains to block the light. I use blackout curtains in this room. I'm just like, I'm happier when I'm around sunlight. Like, I don't know. I like have to have light, especially in like my bedroom. But like my office is definitely something where like, I basically have to cut out as much natural light as possible in order to like artificially create all of the light with like these, the spotlights and stuff like that. You have a mark? Nice. Wait, I thought it wasn't marked. Did I miss it? I thought it didn't have a mark. Well, chat, I'm a fool. Chat, I'm a fool. I liked having my bed by the window until I got wasps above me. What? No, thank you? Hello? Like, I'm okay. It's when it shows up like that in the PC, you can check what mark. Oh, interesting. Good to know. For any of you guys who have hunted Feebas in this cave, is it smarter for me to just stay here and keep clearing them out? But I feel like once I clear them, they're not like respawning that fast. So I feel like I have to leave the cave and come back in. But I can't tell if that's like counterintuitive or not. Look at the Discord when you have the time. Okay, let me reset and I'll go into the corner and then I'll check it. Hold on. Okay, that wasn't shiny. I had to double check. Okay. Okay, so we hug the wall. We let them spawn. Okay. Oops. Yo, James literally went fishing. That's so funny. Oh wait, yeah, Evil Monkey sent pictures of the Northern Lights. That's so pretty. Okay, let me have them clear that up. I don't know where I'm looking. I'm just trying to like go through anything. Where am I looking? Art section. Okay, that's not where I would have thought to look. Oh, wait, hello? Those are so sick. What the heck? Those are so cool. Chat, you guys are so talented. What's it like? Chat, what's it like to be talented? Yo, 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘, what the heck? Welcome to the stream. It's been a minute. Hopefully you're doing well. Hello, hello. The fishing queen. So okay. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day, Scarlet. Hello, hello. I felt like the thumbnail was kind of iconic. It would have been better. I was gonna get a bucket hat from Caden. I asked him if I could borrow one, and he said I could, but like I couldn't find a bucket hat in his room to save my life. So honestly, chat, it might be better if we don't find Feebas today, because that means I can really come prepared for the next time. I can come fully prepared with the bucket hat. You know? Oh, this poor Feebas is running for his life. Oh my god! Someone help that man! Paula! Strudel! A murderer! That poor Feebas. He's a bucket hat only exclusive. True. True. That's what they told me, is that you don't actually get Feebas unless you look the part. Why did you just stop attacking them? Go back out there. Go back out there. It's funny when the AI breaks and they run away from you straight to... Listen. That poor Feebas! He had a family, you guys! I will say, the amount of barboach slime that I will have after this, alarming. Dare I say, alarming. I love the fact that 𝗏𝗏 can swim. 𝗏𝗏 can swim, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 can also swim, is what I learned. So, should 𝗏𝗏 get tired, we can send out 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Feebas looked at 𝗏𝗏 funny. That's fair. That's fair. I can't blame him. I should ask myself every time I hop into rank, who do I have to try to carry this time? Who do you main, Logan? Who are you playing? Like what character? Also, hi Tristan. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Alright. Go again. I believe all the Eevee lines can swim. I would be shocked if I sent Flareon out and she just was unaffected by the water, though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Also, chat. I know that A-Drive is 100% doing this so he gets clicks. But he had the audacity to post on the platform known as Twitter.com today that Flareon is the worst evolution. He had the audacity, and like I understand it's because you can get paid for your tweets now. So this is a fun fact, chat. On X and or Twitter, if you post like a clickbait post where you like are just basically farming interaction, the more interaction you get on those posts, the more you get paid. And apparently Twitter actually pays a good amount if you get some like banger clickable tweets. So I know that it was all bait, which is exactly why he posted that Torchic is the worst starter the other day. Like, 2 of them back to back. But he could have just left Flareon out of this. That's all I'm saying. I thought you were going to say about the Happy Meal things. Wait, did something else happen? Aside from what happened like 2 years ago? Sylveon has the best shiny though, no argument. I give it to Sylveon or Umbreon. They're both good. Leafeon's could have been crazy, but they took the easy way out. They took the easy way out. Though apparently it only applies to views from Twitter Blue subscribers. I don't know if that's true. From some of the numbers I have seen of what people are getting paid from their posts, that's insane, if that is true. If that is true, the views from these Twitter subscribers are getting them way more money than they ever humanly possibly should. Like, it would have to be inflated so high. I think it's general views. That's the only way these numbers seem realistic to me, if I'm being honest with you. He was gonna do it again. I mean, like, I have no idea. I think he learned from his last one. I mean, like, why would you put yourself through that again? You know what I mean? People just like an excuse to attack people on the internet, to be honest with you guys. It was just kind of sad, because, like, no matter what A-Drive would have said in that moment, like, even if he did everything humanly possibly, like, quote-unquote, by the book, to make it, like, the most socially exceptional, like, situation ever, people still would have been mad at him. And that's just the reality of the situation, unfortunately, which is just kind of tragic, to be honest with you. But it's just like, why put yourself through that again? You should make a post about how bug types are stupid. See, but I don't have Twitter Blue though. Or whatever the heck they call it, like whatever Elon has decided to ruin the title to be. But yeah, anyone who does like all the farmy posts, they can just hide their check mark and then they get paid for it. So it's crazy that Elon like took away like what made having a check mark special. Like, and no one on Twitter sees a check mark anymore and is like, wow, this person's cool. You know what I mean? It's like, if you were to get a check mark legitimately, you're just like, I don't want it. Because having a check mark on Twitter is so cringe now that it's just like, why? Why? Question of the century, do you catch a Kyogre in a Master Ball or a Quick Ball because it's easier, or in a Great Ball because of color matches? Color match. I'd catch it in a Great Ball. I would just buy like 500 of them. And I would just keep going. I would just keep going. Current Unite months that I main: Cinderace, Blastoise, Greninja, Leafeon for non-ranked games, Mewtwo and Pikachu. So, to give you legitimate advice, Logan, 90% of the most popular mons are, and when I say popular, I don't mean like meta popular. I mean like, oh my gosh, my favorite Pokemon's in the game! Whoa! Popular. They're the epitome of veteran solo queue climb mons. And those Pokemon are Decidueye, Zeraora, Cinderace, Greninja, Charizard, I think that's probably the main ones. Those are probably the main ones. And I'm not gonna lie to you. There's like a whole thing where once you get to a higher level, if you see those mons in your lobby, it's basically like, oh, it's event solo queue player. It's basically what happens. Because they're known for not being good. So if you want to try to carry your team as best as possible, my genuine advice is get crazy good at Blastoise. Because a good Blastoise player is nuts. If you have a good Blastoise on your team, it can easily be make or break the entire game. Plus, Blastoise isn't really a defender in any way, shape, or form. It's a glorified all-rounder, is what Blastoise is. So it's not like you're a defender that's not dealing damage. And with the amount that you can sustain, on top of the amount that you can ult, is nuts. So my genuine advice is get cracked at Blastoise. 80% of the time, no one chooses a defender, and Blastoise is the only defender I can play well. Yeah. I feel that. But I will say, there's a reason you don't see a lot of Decidueye, Cinderace, Zeras, Grens, etc. at a high level. There's definitely a reason for that. So. That's why I've learned Lapras and Umbreon. I can start filling. I mean, that's the whole reason I learned supports. Because no one would ever choose support. And supporters are like make or break. And listen, if you can just out-heal whatever the enemy's doing and you learn how to position yourself well, it's just game over. I've carried horrible teams to victory just because I don't let them die. Like, there's been so many games where I'm like, wow, none of you deserved this. Not a damn one of you deserved this. But I kept you alive long enough for you to do the thing because the other team didn't have a healer. Screw all of you. I've been meaning to ask Arsene how to use Sableye. I mean, if Arsene's here, you definitely can. Otherwise, Spraggles is a great tutorial person. 8 minutes left on my shiny fire sandwich and Vulpix outbreak, and my total is 3 Vulpix and now a Houndour. Last time I made a fire sandwich, I got 1 Vulpix, and that was it. And that was with me running on that mountain where Slugma and Houndour are. I just didn't get one. But it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I do enjoy your supports. I can't play support just like... Oh, I mean, Hoopa's hard. Like, I don't play Hoopa. I mean, your main thing as a healer is you just have to learn how to maximize your cooldowns and you have to learn how to position yourself. Like, that's just it. Like, you basically just spectate the entire match. And you basically just learn, depending on what your team runs, what healer is best. Because if I'm doing a lot of, like, all-rounders, and I have a lot of them on my team, then I do Clefable. But if it's someone who's ranged, and, like, a lot of them are ranged, aka, like, Mewtwo Y meta, then I do Blissey. Because if all your team's going to be spread out because they're, like, trying to do range from a whole bunch of different spots, it's really hard to play Clefable because you have to be next to them. Whereas Blissey gets a little bit more range on it. I do really want Togekiss to be added to Unite, though. I feel like a flying support character would be crazy. With, like, Wish and stuff like that. It would be so good, you guys. It'd be nutty. Also, hi, Golden. Welcome to the stream. begging, pleading. See, but they don't care about us. They only care about making Mega Mewtwo insane. You know, chat, I think it's been a while since Mewtwo got buffed. Let's buff it. Yeah, I feel like he's really, like, underrepresented, undercared for. You know, it's just, like, a really big, like, almost like a failure of a launch, if you really think about it. If you really think hard about it. Say psych? Why would I say psych? Why would I say psych? Give Mewtwo another Mega. You're right. I didn't consider that. Chat, we just give him another Mega. Where instead of physical attack or its special attack, it's Mewtwo Z. And it's just like, it's like Zygarde when he gets to 100% form. Every single one of his stats go up by 1,000. He becomes a Mecha Mewtwo. Mecha Mega Mewtwo. That's our guy. That's our fella. I don't know, like, have we considered it? I think I should let him know. Ultima Mewtwo. True. True. It makes me wonder, like, what playable legendary are they gonna break next? You know, because, like, it's not gonna be Rayquaza. It's not gonna be Zapdos. I don't think it's gonna be any of the birds in general. It better be Jirachi. True. Great comms, actually. Make a supporter broken for once. I would rather face a Comfey any day than a Mega Mewtwo Y. Even back when Comfey was quote-unquote broken. It's crazy to me, chat, how all the people complain. They're like, Comfey's so broken. I can't do anything. I don't like Comfey. Nerf him. He sucks. He makes my game bad. Bruh. But those same people who were like complaining about Comfey are the same people who are like, I'm just gonna climb as far as I can with Mega Mewtwo Y, because it's just free elo. You know what I mean? It's just free elo. So you might as well just like climb as high as you can. Screw the meta. Screw it being balanced. Let me just go. You know what I mean, chat? Mega Mewtwo Y and Blissey. My favorite thing about playing Blissey and being a Blissey player is I'll lock Blissey first, and people will choose Mewtwo because they want to abuse the meta, and then I purposefully don't go Helping Hand. I purposefully don't click Helping Hand. Evil, I love it. It's just like... it's silly. It really is. The only time I'll click Helping Hand is if the person on the other team also has a Blissey Mewtwo, and they choose Helping Hand. Like, I will purposefully delay my experience as long as I humanly can to wait and see what move the other Blissey picks first. Can Eldegoss just come back into the meta? Yeah, where's all the Eldegoss love? Because we know Mimikyu's coming. And Mimikyu's gonna be an all-rounder. I am actually kind of excited for Mimikyu. Mimikyu's actually someone I want to learn. Because I don't have a lot of all-rounders that I play. I still want to learn to be good at Zacian. Now that he's better. You know what I mean? Like, he's just kind of cool. And, like, I don't like a lot of the other all-rounders. Like, I like Scizor. But that's basically it. Like, I don't like Machamp. I don't like Urshifu. Like, Charizard has no reason to be an all-rounder. Let's just be honest. Who are the other all-rounders? I used to be good at Lucario, but Lucario just sucks in this meta. Who else is an all-rounder? Buzzwole is yucky and gross and disgusting. Why does he suck people? Yeah, I said Scizor. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Mimikyu is gonna be like the only all-rounder that I don't feel like I'm a gross testosterone man. Like, just tackling people if I play it. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a little guy, and he's gonna be like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. He sucks people, you say? He does. He pins them down, and he sucks them. Take that as you will, but it's what he does. Also, how much longer is on the sandwich? Oh, it ran out. Lamau? Okay, so I need to... You know what? We're just gonna fly. We're just gonna fly. Okay. But yeah, other than Mimikyu, we have Meowscarada, which is gonna be a speedster. So, I'm just saying. We're due for another support. Unless they put what was data mined into the game, which is going to be another all-rounder, and I don't want him. Stairs a defender. We got like 3 in a row. I can't complain. I can't. We got Lapras, and we got Umbreon, and we got someone else, didn't we? Lapras, Umbreon, and someone else? Also, hi, Notorious One. Welcome to the stream. I think that Houndour found out I was hacking hell, said I wake up. Oh my gosh. Lamau? Goodra! That's it. That's it. That's it. We got Goodra, Lapras, and Umbreon back to back. So, I don't think we can ask for another defender. Blaziken's an all-rounder. He's weird though, because like his moves constantly change, which is like strange to me, and I haven't played him once, and you know what? I think I'm okay with that. Also, hi Greninja, welcome to the stream. I know you've been here, but like we both just like didn't say hi. I've spent hours just fishing for a bold nature Feebas. Fascinating. I'm just trying to find a shiny one. It's all that I want. Apparently John has 2 shiny Feebas. And I'm like, listen. Share? Dare I say we share? It'll be like a joint custody thing. You can have them on the weekends. We'll meet up at some like sketchy gas station and we'll buy them like candy from inside so that way it's a little less traumatic for them, you know? Like, what if we did that? I just realized I don't have time to finish a sandwich. I was looking at how long I've been live and not what time it was. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm gonna start this sandwich with you guys, but I will have to go. Okay? I was definitely looking at how long I've been live and not the actual time. Can I take him on Wednesdays because it's Wednesday, my dudes? Alright. We're watching it at 8 now because Tay's back. Oh, okay, cool. Well, at least this will give me something to watch in the background while this sandwich goes, because I would have just like reset and been like, all right, you know what? I can't do this. But I also didn't save since I got 𝗑𝗏𝗏. And I don't want to soft reset over a shiny. I guess it's hard reset, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Show us the shiny 𝗑𝗏𝗏? I mean, it can. Okay. A tasty Lynn's original. Yippee! Alright, gamers. We have like roughly 10-ish minutes. Okay? Roughly 10-ish minutes. But again, if we don't get it within the 10 minutes, that's actually almost ideal. Because that means that I can get the bucket hat for you guys next time. This is shiny 𝗑𝗏𝗏. He's here. Yeah, it doesn't have a mark. I don't know who said I had a mark, but it does not appear that I have one. It's marked? It doesn't say it has one, though. It literally says it doesn't have a mark. That's where it... Like, where are you guys seeing this? Oh, I have to manually set it? That's so weird. It's uncommon. The sociable. Like, why does it not just... Why does it not, like, just put it on? Why do I have to put it on? That makes no sense. Like, why is that a game mechanic? It should just say that I have one. I almost said Timmy Studios. But it's not even Timmy Studios failing this time. It's just Nintendo. It makes it more funner. You're right. I didn't consider that the first time. I didn't consider the fact that it would make it more funner. Also, let me... I'm just checking something real quick, chat. Okay. Alrighty. I have an upbeat 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗡. 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗡 the Chipper. You know what? Let him pop off. Go get him, Strudel. I wonder if 𝗑𝗏𝗏𝗏 can swim. Does anyone know if 𝗑𝗏𝗏𝗏's a swimmer? 83 seconds until the shiny. Trust? I believe. Soggy bread? Let's find out. Just to switch it up a little. Can you swim? No. Incorrect. He cannot. He said, no, please help me. Ah, frick. That's not what I wanted. Leafeon can swim, though. Alright, go get him, Tiger. Alright. I wonder how obvious the purple is. Because, like, from that back little thing, it looks purple. So, I'm very curious as to, like, how obvious it'll be when I actually see it. Very? Okay. Because I've been Shinoed quite a few times. Because of the lighting in here. How many eggs can one person send for an egg lock? Only one for right now. Only one for right now. Because I have over 100 eggs submitted already. And the way that I'm looking at it right now is I would rather have you guys only send in one and have there be 100 eggs than have you guys send in 2 eggs or like multiple and have there be like thousands of eggs at that point. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you guys have a higher chance of it being like 1 in 100 as opposed to like 2 in 600. You know what I mean? So. But if for some reason people just send in blatantly illegal eggs and like the Pokemon they chose just aren't available in the Scarlet and Violet game and stuff like that, then I'll have you guys send in more. And I'll let you guys know in the Discord that you guys can submit more. But as of right now, it's only one per person. As of right now, it's only one per person. I also really have to pee, but I'm holding it until I have to leave, you guys. The rate in which I have to pee, some would say it's alarming. A singular egg. True. True and factual. I don't know, it feels very weird that I'm doing a subathon. Like, it still doesn't feel like it's actually happening, you know? It's a very interesting feeling. Excellent. True. I'm gonna ask Vandy while he's here, and I'm gonna be like, listen, help me come up with some silly incentives. Because as I've kind of said, like, I don't know what you guys would like be like, wow, I really want Linz to do this. You know what I mean? Because like for Vandy's whole thing, like people really wanted him to watch One Piece. You know what I mean? So like I don't know what would make you guys have that like, oh my gosh, Linz is gonna blah 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 reaction. You know? So that's what I'm trying to come up with, is stuff like that. So if you guys have any suggestions, you guys can let me know. Lynn's in a Pokemon onesie. I mean, I can. The only issue is that it gets so hot. Dye your hair purple? I could. I'd have to do like a demi though. Cause it's right before AWA. That's the thing, is like I can't risk it not coming out. Cause for Vandy to dye his hair, if he had to like color it back to normal, it would be cheap. For me, we're talking like $200 minimum. Watch 2Ps. That's a good call. Definitely a good call. I actually have pink hair dye. I do have pink. I could do like a dye my hair pink live on stream. At least in that way, if it retains anything, it's still like a shade of red. And having your hair be warm colored for fall is far more acceptable than having it look like this weird, like, bluish color. When's the Pokemon Scarlet Girl Showcase, i.e. the Pokemon like Frostless, Tinkating, etc.? Oh, Girl Power Lock. Okay, I see what you say. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I just had flashbacks to the server that was supposed to be a secret from you. Oh, Lamau? The one where I went to Dylan's house and I was like, why is there a picture of my face on the side? And he said, no reason. Because he was doing something on Discord. I was like, hey, Dylan, why is that a picture of my face? It was really funny. Goo Lagoon. It's fine. It's fine. But see, now you guys know. Now you guys know. You gotta make it more inconspicuous to any bystander. I didn't say I was smart. You know what? I didn't say you were dumb. Thoughts? Thoughts? Alrighty, gamers. It is time for me to head out. Surely I won't find the shiny Feebas. Why? Why is this happening? Surely I won't find shiny Feebas before all of this happens. But I did have to go at 8, unfortunately. So I will be sending you guys off, but I will be shiny hunting Feebas again. If I end up getting it some way, somehow, I don't know how I would get it, to be honest with you. We'll shiny hunt like Gyarados or something like that. We'll do something like that. But I am going to send you guys off to my wonderful and incredible boyfriend. Please go show him all of the love in the entire world, you guys. I appreciate it. Hashtag 𝗏𝗏𝗏 in his chat. He's doing some crazy fun shenanigans. But here is his link. Please go show him all the love in the entire world. And with that, I will see you guys all in the next one. Vandy and I might be live this weekend. It just kind of depends on timing and everything like that. But we'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.